Ukraine aims to destabilize Russia with thousands of troops in Kursk insurgent. Officials say Kiev is seeking to stretch the enemy and Western partners were indirectly involved. Thousands of Ukrainian troops are taking part in an insurgent aiming to destabilize Russia by showing up the country's weaknesses. A top official from Ukraine has said as the assault entered its 6th day, "We are on the offensive. The aim is to stretch the positions of the enemy, to inflict maximum losses, and to destabilize the situation in Russia as they are unable to protect their own border." On Friday, a video emerged purportedly showing armed Ukrainian soldiers who claimed to have control over the town, as well as a key Russian gas facility owned by the Gazprom company. BBC Verify has now confirmed that the footage was indeed from the Gazprom facility on the northwest outskirts of Sudza, about 7 kilometers from the border with Ukraine. The video alone does not verify the claim that Ukrainian troops have taken the whole town.
Mina!
Earlier, BBC Verify checked and confirmed the location of another video posted online on Friday morning. It shows a 15-vehicle Russian convoy damaged, burned and abandoned on a road through the town of Oktyabrskaya, roughly 38 kilometers from the border on the Russian side. The footage also shows Russian soldiers, some injured, possibly dead among the vehicles. Moscow has since sent reinforcements including tanks and rocket launching systems to the Kursk region. In its latest report on Saturday morning, the Russian Defense Ministry said its troops were continuing to repel the attempted invasion of Ukrainian forces.
Слава Украине, нахуй. Вот так мы воюем, братцы. Хорош, еще раз сыпать.
Russia's army had said about 1,000 Ukrainian troops were deployed in the cross-border insurgent that began on Tuesday and appeared to catch the Kremlin off guard, allowing Ukraine's forces to penetrate Russian defensive lines. After days of official silence, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky acknowledged the offensive for the first time on Saturday, saying that Kiev was pushing the war into the aggressor's territory. Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022 and has waged an unrelenting offensive, occupying swaths of eastern and southern Ukraine and subjecting Ukrainian cities to daily missile and drone attacks. After recapturing large areas in 2022, Ukrainian forces have largely been on the back foot and are increasingly struggling with manpower and arms supplies. But Ukrainian units stormed across the border on Tuesday in what has been so far the largest and most successful such offensive by Kiev in the conflict. Its troops have advanced several kilometers into the Kursk region, forcing Russia's army to Russian reserves and extra equipment, though neither side has given precise details on the forces committed. Russia has evacuated tens of thousands of civilians from the area, and Ukraine has also evacuated thousands of people from the Sumy region across the border. The officials said Ukrainian troops would respect international humanitarian law while on Russian territory and had no plans to annex areas they hold. There is no idea of annexation. We are operating in strict accordance with international law, he said, contrasting this with alleged violations by Russian troops in occupied territory. Asked whether capturing the Kursk nuclear power plant near the border was an aim, the official said, "We will see how the Kursk operation will develop. We absolutely will not cause problems for nuclear security." Asked whether Western partners had been kept in the dark about Ukraine's offensive, the Ukrainian official said this was incorrect, judging by how actively Western arms are being used. Our Western partners played a part indirectly in the planning, he added. The official said he expected Russia would in the end manage to stop Ukraine forces in Kursk and retaliate with a large-scale missile attack that would focus on decision-making centers in Ukraine. There has already been more intense bombardment of the Sumy region just across the border from Kursk. Meanwhile, an overnight missile attack near Kiev killed a man and his 4-year-old son, emergency services said.
Черный, блядь, бросил компот! Выстрел!